Hello. Hi. How is everybody? That is great. Just incredible. Really. That is poggers. That is big boy pogs. I am totally not behind in the slightest. That would be ridiculous. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Sub KW5 Gaming, how's it going? How's it going? Very pog. Uh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's also not what I wanted to do. Okie dokie. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now introducing. Da 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 da. Wow, that's crazy. I'm here now. Let me scoot over here, actually. There we go. Yeah, let's get this party started. Hope I'm not too quiet or anything. But it's time for the intro. So, hello everybody. Hello nerds. Welcome to the Game Jam. Big festive Game Jam. It's a Game Jam that's happening right now. Just started. We're gonna look at the prompt and then we're just gonna hop into it. Just gonna really hop on into it. Ignore my sample goal. In fact, what I'm going to do, there we go. Bye bye. It's gone now. We had some problems with that. But anyways, guys, today we're gonna be working on a game. Okay, we're gonna make a game for this game jam. So, in case you don't know what a game jam is, basically, someone tells you, "Hey, make a game. You have this many days, and it has to be related to this." And then I have to go, "Wow, let's make the game." It's like a competition for game developers. I'll go do the stream. You good? Yeah. Okay. Good. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. So let's just go ahead and hop into it. I believe we already have the theme. If I could pull that up, that'd be crazy if I could pull that up. That'd just be crazy. If I could pull that up, that'd be just incredible. Well, it looks like I can't. It's looking like I can't. Could I pull that up, please? This is why I needed to do test streams. I should have done another one. Fudge. Biscuits. Let's see. We're gonna figure this out together. Can you tell I've practiced many times? We are going to get it though. That's for sure. While we are waiting for this to actually do something properly, why you guys tell me how's your day going? How's it going? How's the vibes? How are we good? Are we good? Are we busting? Are we good? Is it a good day today? I hope it is. I hope your day is the best day ever. Because if it's not, then I will fight someone. And I don't want to fight anyone because, wait, what the butts? Where did it go? What? Okay, whatever. We're. Oh, yeah, what? Okay. Anyway, we are going to figure this out. So, if I were to then. What? 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 What is going on here? What is the image file I have of it not good? What's the issue? Don't worry, we'll get this. We'll get this. Have no fear. Have no fear. Um. Oh, it's not. That's dumb. Why not? Okay, fine. Be that way then. Okay, no. Can I? No? Yes? Maybe? No. It's looking like a no. So it has to be a PNG. Who uses PNGs these days? It's all about the JPEG. Okay, fine. Whatever. Okay, we're gonna have to do a little. This is fun. We're gonna have to do a little bit of a sidetrack so we can actually get started. Because that it would be so fun if we could get started. That would be the end goal for sure. For sure. Thank you. Okay, now we have the proper JPEG file that we needed for some. Do we not have it? Are you serious? What do you mean? Don't lie to me. What? This is the JPEG. No? Still no JPEG? Okay. I am being a little frustrated. But, okay, hear me out. There's a big but. What if we just didn't care? Oh, there were the. Okay. Now I feel dumb. There was a whole different, like. A whole, like. I was on the completely wrong tab. Okay, here we go. Now we see. Now we see it. There we go. Isn't that just awesome? Why the yeah, it's pretty bug, honestly. There we go. Here we go. So our theme is why are they covering my the layer there? Okay. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, the theme is exponential possibilities. That's the theme. So fudge. That's a tough one. That is a toughie. That's for sure. So straight off the bat, I have no thoughts. Brain empty. Uh, I cannot think of a single thing that we could do if I'm being honest. If I'm being completely honest. I have no ideas. Let's see. Exponential possibilities. What's a possibility? Anything could be a possibility. What does exponential even mean? Let me look it up. I have no idea. It could mean anything. It could mean nothing. So it's of an increase becoming more and more rapid. So maybe we could do something with momentum. Maybe. I'm not saying for sure, but maybe. It could be an idea to work with. It could also not work, but we'll see what happens. Uh, what else could we possibly do? That's all the ideas I have. Dang. You know what? Actually, to help with the ideation, let's go ahead and open a board so we can kind of play around with ideas and such. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let us do that. So I'm going to do a thing, I presume. Am I gonna do a thing? I can do a thing. Yay, let's go. Pog. No, that's not what I want to see. Please. No. It's the wrong thing. That's no good. Huh. That is not what I want to be. This is a very good stream, despite what you may think. Um, this is very, very good. Very good. Very good stream. This is the one we need. Yes, I think. Yes. Can we? Here we go. Yes, there we go. But now it's over me, and I don't like that. I decided. So we just need to very polished stream. Thank you all for agreeing. Thank you all for being here. This is very, very not scuffed stream. That's for sure. Scuffed could not be me. That would be ridiculously ridiculous, honestly. And I'd be offended if you were to say that. Because if you were to say that, I'd be sad. Anyway, so we have our board. Let's start putting down ideas. So first off, first thing, obviously, the theme. Exponential possibilities. So that's the thing. That's the big boy. That's the big boy. We gotta keep that in mind through everything we're doing. Stick to the theme. That's the goal. It's the only. It's the only rule. The only real rule in game jams. I mean, we have other rules like we can't use pre-made assets except like very specific ones. But basically, I'm just gonna be making all my own assets and such. What else? What are other rules? I'll figure them out later. But if I break a rule, then oopsie. Uh, don't tell. But we should be all good to go. So let's see what I did. Exponential possibilities. Like I already said, we have the momentum one. So I can put that down in just a moment. Oh, let's shrink down a little bit, boys. So, momentum based stuff. Can do something with that. That's exponential. It rises rapidly over time. Another thing we could do. Uh, enemy rush. And I'll say vampire. What's the name of the game? Vampire Knights? Is it Vampire Knights? I can't remember. It's been so long since I played that game. But essentially, so we have a momentum based stuff like okay, think like Sonic the Hedgehog stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then we have enemy rush stuff, which is like you guys ever played Vampire Knights? I'm pretty sure it's Vampire Knights. Uh, is it Vampire Knights? Pretty sure it's Vampire Knights, but basically you would play through a level, and it would gradually get harder and harder the longer you survive. And then upon dying, you could go buy upgrades with all the money you collected over the time. You know, so that's another idea. That's exponential because the difficulty would be rising as well. What else? Exponential. Maybe okay. Maybe we could do something with jumping. Every jump, every jump makes you jump higher than before. I don't know how we would turn that into a game, but that's a pretty good that's a pretty good idea. I think it is. I think it's pretty decent. What else we got? What else we got? Come on, let's think. Let's use our craniums. Let's use our maximum brain power. What else is exponential? What else can we increase rapidly? What else can be increased rapidly? Um, biscuits. What else? What else can be? Okay. Picture this. Picture this. So, the definition, was this showing up? Okay, well, okay, awesome. Awesome sauce. So, if we look at the definition of exponential, right, it's of an increase becoming more and more rapid. Okay? We could do a clicker game. That's literally what a clicker game is. That's what a clicker game is. We could do that. Clicker game. I've always wanted to make a clicker game. That would be pretty pog. And honestly, I think we could do it. I think we could pull it off. So now we have these four choices. Uh, I don't think we need any more ideas. So now it's just a matter of choosing which one we'll actually end up sticking with. I'm pretty sure. If that's how things work. Right? Pretty sure that's how things work. Unless that's not how things work. In which case, why am I here? I don't know why I'm trying to organize these things so fancy. Like, anyway, so we have our core ideas. Now let's try to flesh out the gameplay ideas that we have going on here. Okay. For instance, if we go with momentum, what's our game gonna look like? We can't just make a Sonic clone. It's not gonna work. Okay. I don't want to. I don't want to make a Sonic clone. But what's our goal for a momentum-based game? What are we doing? We could obviously like running is a big thing. We could just do like running or roller skating or biking or something. But how would we build up momentum? Is the question. Would it be procedurally generated? What are we talking here? Are we just making an endless runner or like what? We could make an endless runner actually. Okay, so if we do momentum based, it'll be endless runner type beat. There we go. Which actually would be very pog, seeing that a friend of mine just released a trailer for the endless runner, so I might be biased. So okay, let's go a little deeper. Let's use our maximum cranium. Maximum cranium. At the cranium at the max, boys. So if we do enemy rush, Vampire Knights. I kind of don't want to do this one because I'm making the descent, and the descent is not exactly an enemy rush, but I mean, it's pretty similar. Um, so I'm just gonna say a no to that one, just straight up no to enemy rush. So that one, no, negatory, not doing it. If you catch my drift, but every jump makes you jump higher than before. Every jump, hmm, I got nothing for that. I'm gonna be honest, like, uh, makes you jump higher than before. What would you be trying to avoid though? And could the camera keep up with you? I mean, the camera can keep up with anything; it doesn't matter. But I don't know. That's a pretty not pog thing. Pretty not pog for ideas. We might come back to that one. Clicker game. Here's my idea. Honestly, you know what we could probably do for the clicker game? Okay. Uh, you are clicking for uh presents, eh? Because Christmas, eh? You're clicking for presents. You're clicking to make presents for Santa. Hey, that's so nice. You can go out on journeys to gain a boost to your present production. And this can be we might have scrapped the last part depending on how development goes. But if we don't, then this can be the enemy rush thingy. That can be that. That can be that. Yeah. So give me just a moment. I will be right back, and we'll go further. I never unmuted. No, I never unmuted. Biscuits. Okay, you can hear me now though. How did I forget to unmute? That's crazy. I blame someone. I blame someone. I don't know who yet, but just know that you're out there. I blame you. Did this look like a pre? I don't even get it right now. You know, gonna do something like this. Okay, so then we have like, yeah. Again, this is not final art, but now we have the line art, and that's all we need. And we're gonna keep the white outline actually. What color? Let's use red for the base, and then we'll have green stuff on it too. Wow, look at that. That's crazy. We're gonna use this green. We're gonna say it probably was you. I agree. KW5 with you. I should have known. Trying to sabotage me? Wow, that's crazy. I can't believe you would dare to do that. I think I messed this up real quick, but we're golden. We're golden, boys. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. There we go. And then we just have to come across the top. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Nice, nice, nice. Why did I go over the line? I don't know. Why don't you ask KW5 Gaming? Make a great imposter. Yo, yeah, you're looking at a sus there. Kind of sus. Let's just copy and flip that over. Bada bing, bada boom. And that's how you cheat your way through college. What am I talking about? Okay, so now, what's missing? We're missing something, probably the biggest thing. We're missing a bow on top. So, how do we make a bow? How does a Christmas bow look again? I have no clue whatsoever. Um, isn't it like a it's like a it's a bow. I mean, let me make that invisible real quick. So, okay, wait, how much space do we have to work with? Okay, so we have like two of these squares. Okay. So, let's use these two to kind of work in. So, you take a loop. They like that big. And you bring it in. And then you have a little like this, maybe. Then you bring that in and call it a day. And you gotta bring some into the middle just to show that it's not just that. And then you do something like this. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. That doesn't look horrible. It looks horrible. Oh, you know what I should do? Okay, instead of, I don't know why I have so much outline here. Make it empty. Then what I can do, I can fill this in, put this here, put this here, put this here, put this here, put this here. There we go. And then I flip this around. Wow. That's beautiful. That's profound, really. And then what we need to do, actually what we should really, because I can't make up my mind, I am going to, yeah, you just need to move it up a bit, but I like how it looks. What are we thinking? What are we thinking, boys? I like how it looks. I think it looks nice. Let's do like a little outline around here. Fill that in. I think it looks pretty good. I think that looks decent. Like we can always change it later. Beautiful. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I think it looks pretty nice. It looks pretty cool to me. So, yeah. So, now, what's the next job? What are we doing? What are we really doing here? So, we have to go to object. No, first we have to go to rooms. Okay, so first we need to work out what's going on in this crazy banana place. Uh, so, since this is going to be played on computers, we obviously need to have the right ratio. So, what ratio are we going to be using? You may be asking. I hear you. You may be asking. We're going to be using 1920, okay, by 1080. Now you may be wondering, you may be saying, that's a pretty big room. Like that's bigger than this. This isn't even at the level. Like it would have to be like this big, and that's a lot of tiny squares. Like you can't even see the squares if I zoom out so far. So what are we gonna do? Well, we're actually gonna downsize it. Keep the ratio, but downsize it. So essentially, what we're doing instead of 1920, we're gonna be using 480. Okay, and instead of 1080, we're gonna be using 270, I believe it is. Yes, that's the right size. And this is gonna be the room size. But then the crazy part is we're gonna turn it back into 1920 1080 by using a viewport. And if you don't know what a viewport is, congratulations, you've never used Game Maker Studio 2. I don't know why I'm saying congratulations, it's really not bad. But essentially, it's like a window that we can see. Why can I not see the viewport? Oh, I didn't enable viewports. My bad. But now we have the viewport. There's a little white line over here, and we can change it. I didn't change it. I changed the camera. The camera is the in-game what you can see. The viewport is the actual window that comes out when you play a game. If that makes total sense. Everyone got it? you should definitely give Game Maker Studio a try if you ever want to. Honestly, I'd say if you, I'd say it's um, one of the better engines for complete beginners at game design. Is where I learned pretty much everything. Let me tell you, Sean Spalding, he's the goat when it comes to tutorials. Not even joking. Let's see. Okay, so the best part about any clicker game, and by every clicker game I mean Cookie Clicker, because I love Cookie Clicker with my entire life, is multipliers. So we're gonna go ahead and make some variables, including a multiplier variable. So first, we're gonna say uh, per click. Oh, what am I doing? We're gonna say per click equals 1. Okay, and this will be how many presents you get per click. Now this will change as the game goes on. We're going to increase it with multipliers and stuff. But right now we just got per click, right? Then we're gonna say click multiplier. Oh, that's not how you spell. And that's going to be just 1 right now. This is going to be any buffs given to the click thing. So what I'm thinking, per click will change like permanently as you go up. It's not a Markiplier variable. I heard it too, so I can't even fault you. But no, we're not doing that today. No Markiplier. No Markiplier. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. Today we're doing a game jam. So we have per click, which won't change. It will change, but it won't go down. Basically, what I'm saying. It will gradually build up higher and higher. And then you have the click multiplier, and that will a buff will be added for a short amount of time, then taken away, and it'll go back to just per click. That's what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking. Be like a frenzy, kind of like a frenzy. What else do we need? Think that's it right now. Before I forget, I am gonna go ahead and put this in the middle of the room, just so I don't forget. That is the middle. That's not the middle. Why do I not know what the middle is? That looks like the middle to me. Looks pretty good to me. Anyway, back to this. So, we need to make another object. Gonna call this object O. What? Now you spell anything. Gonna call it O game. Okay. This will be the controller thing. No, not Markiplier. Uh, this this game object is gonna control pretty much everything. It's gonna hold all of the really important variables. For instance, the most important variable is presents equals 0. Okay, this is how many presents we have. Obviously, that's gonna be pretty important. What else? What else do we need? What else do we need? We're also gonna say elves, because elves are going to basically be other auto clickers as well. So that's gonna be pretty pog. Let's see how many elves we have. What else do we need? What else? What else can we use for this? I think we're just gonna leave it with these two right now, and then get these two working, and then build up from there. But I'm gonna go back to present clicker. I'm going to add a event mouse left pressed. No. No, let's go to the step event actually. Let's see. If, how do you do it again? It's been so long. Um, if mouse, if mouse check press button, isn't it MB left, I believe? And place meeting X, Y, O mouse. And O mouse is an object that we haven't made yet, but just give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Then, with, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna make presence a global variable. Global.presence, because we're gonna be using it a lot everywhere. So global.presence plus equals, no, we're gonna say plus plus. There we go. So if you're clicking it and it's touching O mouse, but what is O mouse? You may be wondering. This is O mouse. And we're going to add a sprite to it later, but for now, we're just going to say x equals mouse underscore x, y equals mouse underscore y. Actually, let's give it a little icon right now. Might as well. We're just going to say s mouse. And we're not making an actual mouse, obviously. I feel like that should go without saying. So what we're actually, let's make it a little bigger. We got some space. We can play around with this, boys. Okay. So let's just make like a nice chunky circle with some room to kind of play around with art in. Get this out of here. So we got our circle. What else we got? Let's do this. Let's have like a secondary, like kind of green outline. And then in the middle, let's go with a boom. A big and a boom. And then you know what else we can do? You know what would be absolutely crazy? Actually, let's change the hue of that green. Yeah, that looks nicer. And then what we can do, just kind of come through here. Boom. Boom. What? No. No. And boom. I think it looks pretty good. What I am going to do, though, I'm going to turn the opacity of this bad boy down. There we go. Yeah, I thought that's pretty good. So then we go back to object. I'm jumping around a lot. Let's talk about something. Let's talk about anime. Who likes anime? I like anime. I'm about it while we're talking about anime. Let's see. Let's call this present liquor. I'm just naming layers. I'll call this layer mouse. I think most people like a good anime here and there. They like a good anime here and there, you know. You know what else I'm gonna do? Whenever we click this, just so we have some visual feedback that we did actually click it, I'm going to set the image x scale equals random range 1.5 to 2.5. Image y scale, y scale equals random range, also 1.5 and 2.5. And then what we do, all right, so we have those two, right? We have those two. We're also going to say image angle equals random range. I don't remember. Let's see. Okay, so how it is right now, this is 0 angle, right? So we really just need, I don't want to turn all the way on the side. So let's say 45, negative 45. That's pretty good. Yeah, 45, negative 45. There we go. And then, what we're going to do down here, we're going to be gradually, if image x scale not equal 1. And then we're just going to like gradually turn it back. We're just going to gradually turn it back to how it was. We're going to say right here, we're going to say animated feedback. Well, yeah, let's talk about anime. So, what is your favorite anime? Oh, biscuits. That's the only question I have for you today. If you had to pick, if you looked at all the anime you've ever watched, what would be your favorite anime? I'm curious. I'm going to judge your taste like never before. What is your favorite anime? I'll go and say probably my favorite anime. I have a lot of very. I think. Ooh, I think Haikyuu might be one. Either Haikyuu, Demon Slayer, or Kaguya-sama Love is War. Those are all very good anime. I honestly can't even say I have a favorite anime. It's probably going to be a top 3 or 5. So much good stuff out there. You have a lot of trash out there too, but so much good stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say image x scale equals lerp. We're gonna say image x scale. We're gonna say we want to go back to 1, and then by amount we're gonna say not 0.1. We're gonna call it there. Now, just to make sure that actually worked, just to make sure this line works. Well, I know it's between 7 Deadly Sins and Voltron. Does Pokemon count though? I'd say Pokemon counts. It definitely counts. I know most people don't say it counts just because, like, I mean, it's Pokemon, so it's like a show that majority of people have grown up with. And, you know, they like to be, like, exclusive. Like, oh, yeah, anime. It's like, only, only real boys watch Naruto, guys. Am I right? But, yeah, Pokemon counts. I am very sorry, but I am going to have to judge you. Seven Deadly Sins. I'll just say this. Me and Seven Deadly Sins do not have a very good, a very good. Wait. Seven Innocents is not in favor of me right now. I can't think of a good way to put this, but yeah, not the biggest. Pokemon is poggers. Voltron, I've seen bits of it, and it looks pretty good. In all honesty, I haven't played it. I haven't played it. The game. I haven't watched it yet though. I do plan on watching it at one point though. Oh well, that didn't work. Unknown object presence. What do you mean? I said global. What do you mean? What? We don't have an O game in the room. I'm a buffoon. I am a buffoon. Let's see. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say UI. We're just gonna bring the UI in. That's the layer the game's gonna be on. There we go. You always judge me. I'm used to it. I never judge you. No clue what you're talking about. That'd be crazy. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, that's good. I like that. Okay, so we're just gonna honestly, what we're gonna do, we're going to say return value equals not 0.1. And this is just return value just gonna be like how quickly we return to normal. So I'm gonna say return value. Then we're gonna copy and paste this because cheating is very pog. It's not cheating. Out not. Return value. Then we're gonna say image angle. We're gonna change this to angle. Oh my goodness, my dog. Oh my goodness. Be quiet, puppy. No one cares. I care. Puppy, be quiet. Silence. Shush, 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 shush. Let's see. That should work perfectly. If it doesn't work perfectly, I blame KW5 Gaming because you tried to sabotage me because you're a sussy imposter. Oh yeah, that looks good. That's so good. Oh, it's so juicy. Creatively improvising. Listen, listen. You gotta improvise, adapt, and overcome. That's all I gotta say. I think that's pretty juicy. I think that's pretty good. I like that. I like that. It's got some juice to it. It's got some Poochie. Everyone's yelling. Anyway, so let's get back to focusing on this. So we have. Oh wait, no, I don't want to run it again. What I'm going to do to make some very rudimentary UI. Oh no, people are talking around me. We're gonna have some very rudimentary UI. Okay, so we're gonna draw to GUI, and draw set color C underscore white. What else we got? What else we got? Why is the door open? Oh. Let's see. You're always I mean, you're not wrong. You are quite suspicious, usually. You did kill. I think last time we played Among Us, you did end up killing me. So that's pretty. That was pretty cringe. Pretty cringe of a thing you did. Ignore my brother in the background. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Uh, let's see, what else we got? Let's see. What are we doing? We are doing a font. That's what we need next. If we don't have a font, we don't have anything. What font are we gonna use? Can we use? I'm assuming we can use fonts, right? If not, I'll just change the font. I'll look at the rules later. If we break the rules, they'll have to break my legs. That's the wrong font. There we go. I wish I could. I'm gonna have to look for like a Christmas font or something to fit the vibe better. Hopefully, we can do that. That was only because you killed me. I would never kill you. Why would I ever do that, bro? I'm literally innocent. What do you mean? Um, and honestly, if you die to me, then that's your fault, and that's cringe. Honestly, that's pretty cringe. I don't know why I keep looking over here because this is where my chat is, but then you guys are right there. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Everyone's learning. So we have our font. We're gonna go back into the O game object. Draw set color. We got that. Draw set font. What did we call the font? Oh, font 1. Nice. Let's make it confusing. Yes, I love that. We're going to say draw set H align. What is that supposed to be? That's supposed to be far middle, I think. I want to say draw set V align far center. Right? Actually, no. We're going to say far left. And then we're going to say far top. And that's what we're going to say. We are going to say that. And that's going to be pretty cool. And if it's not cool, then I blame you. And what else? What else do we need to do? Actually, hold on. Let me get something real quick. I'm going to get something real quick. Boys. Now that we have our glasses, we have become brainium craniums. We are geniuses now. Because everyone knows, once you have glasses, you're smart. I can't really see. I can see through glasses fine. Yeah, it's fine. I don't need glasses. So hopefully this doesn't mess up my eyes in some horrible, terrible way. But we're going to draw text. We're going to say let's say 2020. Actually, let's say 2022. Boys, am I right? Am I right, gamers? Then what string? We are going to say string uh, presents. Because that's what we want to be displayed. Just to make sure we're actually adding to the presents. Because if we're not adding to the presents, what's the point of it all, you know? You know what I'm saying? What's the point of it all? Oh yeah. Speaking of crewmates, and I know we haven't been thinking that for a while, but I just saw the chat again. Oh wait, what? Oh, I gotta say global dot presence. Okay, whatever, be that way then. But how are we feeling about the latest Among Us, bro? Among Us VR, that looks fun. I want to play that one day. I doubt I'll make a video on it. See, we got a little boy right here. A little boy right here. That's pretty good. There we go. It's exponentially increasing. That's pretty cool. So, now what? Now what do we do? What do we do now? What do we do now, boys? We have like a very, very beta project. Okay. What do we do? I'm pretty confident that we could pull this off very easily, right? That's what I'm feeling. I'm pretty confident. Pretty confident. So what I want to do real quick, I want to hop back over here. Real quick and take a gander. Okay. So obviously we're going with the clicker game. Forget momentum-based stuff. That's cringe. You're all cringe. I'm not cringe. You're cringe. But so we have this bad boy. Let's go ahead and increase him. This is what we're doing. I think we can do the enemy rush thingy. I think we can. But the question is, what is that gameplay going to be like? I'm not just going to make a smaller version of the Descent. You know, I'm not just going to do that. We have to do something else. It looks awesome. I'm hoping for a headset for Christmas to give it a try. Yeah, for Among Us VR. It does look surprisingly good. Even though what am I doing? Even though other people have done it first, it still looks pretty good. Uh, what am I doing? What was I doing? I was doing something. That's what I needed to do. I needed to do. What did I need to do? What did I need to do again? I just had in my head what I did to do. Oh yeah, so we need to figure out what this enemy rush gameplay will be. I'm thinking we what the words? We keep the clicking, right? So we're not doing well. We I think if we do this, we should add some kind of another exponential thing, right? Well, I mean, we're doing the enemy rush thing, but I'm saying like other gameplay wise, we should try to add. You know what? Okay, I'm not gonna worry about the energy enemy rush thing until we have another idea as to how we can add like exponential. But what's the exponential possibilities? So another way that could be interpreted is like the possibilities themselves are increasing. The the possibilities of what can happen are increasing. So here's what I'm thinking. Here is what I am thinking. What if hear me out now. What if it was a tower defense clicker? Now hear me out. Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. I could just be getting a big head and be getting way too big for my britches just because of how quickly we got everything else working. But so we have clicker builds presence. Uh, and presence can build defenses. Defenses stop. Can we use the Grinch? Is the Grinch? Hold on, let me look this up. Is the? I don't think it is. Is the Grinch public domain? I don't think he's public domain. Yeah, he's not public domain. Huh. So we just have to use another way to reference the. So like, okay, let's see. Who else steals presents on Christmas aside from the Grinch? He's the only one that comes to mind. Let's do some research, boys. Boys, it's time to do some research. Let's see. Who steals presents? I'm sure it's not just the Grinch, right? It's not just the Grinch. I'm telling you. What? None of these are answers to my questions. What is this? I just want to know who steals Christmas presents. It's a simple question. It's a simple question. The main character and the mailman from Jingle All the Way. What's Jingle All the Way? What is that? I don't think I can use that. I don't want you to have to fight people, though. Oh, you know what? You know what I could do? What if, hear me out now, what if you were to fight um, biscuits. I lost it. I lost it. No. Okay. Let me ask you guys this. Let me ask you guys this. Christmas plays, right? We're playing as basically Santa. Maybe not. Maybe not Santa. Maybe we're playing as like a head elf. But we're making presents. We're getting all the elves. We're building defenses. Who are we protecting against? You guys tell me. Who we who are we protecting against? And then we'll go from there. Grumpy elves. Okay. Maybe some elves that like feel overworked. They want to revolt. Maybe. So okay. So grumpy elves. Okay. So let's go with that. Stop grumpy elves. Uh, grumpy elves drop. What did they drop when they die? What Christmas magic? I guess I don't know. Christmas magic. Christmas magic. It can unlock upgrades. Upgrades. Power up the clicker. Evil. Okay. Okay. So you know what we're gonna do. You know what we're gonna do. Let's make a. Actually, I want to use a different color. Boop. Okay, so we're just gonna say enemies. First enemy, grumpy elf, slow, and does little damage. Okay. Then I was also thinking, what if we had reindeer during the fray? What kind of rain? Rudolph. Let's have Rudolph. What if we had Rudolph? Would that be mean? Would that be mean to have Rudolph one of the bad guys? Can we use Rudolph? We can use Rudolph, right? Rudolph, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. That's public domain, right? He's public domain. He's definitely public domain, right? He's not in public domain. Okay, so we can't call him out specifically. What's a name that's similar to Rudolph? Names like Rudolph. So what we could do, we we could have is there a name that rhymes with Rudolph? There probably is. But if we could use like let's call him Tudolph. And he has like two noses. I don't know. I think it would be funny to reference him. Let's call him Tudolph. Moves faster and attacks the sky. Let's call him Tudolph. I think that's really good. I think that's pretty good. And there we have Evil Snowman. Which use ranged attacks. And we'll call it there for now. We can always add more later, but just leave it there for now. So we have all that good, yum stuff. So we can just hibbity hop on back over to our Game Maker stuff. And let's check out our room again. So this is our room, right? So you know what we'll probably do? We can. What I'm gonna do, I have to make a camera system. I hate making camera systems. You know what? No, I'm not making a camera system because camera systems are for the weak. What I'm going to do instead, okay? First, we need like a little thing, a little sack, a little sacky boy. We're gonna call it S sack, right? It's an infinite sack. Of course, it's infinite sack. Um, you get a bounce. All good, Chief. Thank you for joining in the first place. You have a good rest of your day. You have a jolly good time, as the kids say. Ha ha ha. What the kids say, right? What the kids say. What's 30 to 128? That's one before. I couldn't remember it for some reason. I'm dumb. Okay, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Instead, what I'm going to do, get some brown, right? Get some brown. I'm just going to say we got like a giant sack. We're going to cap it off right there. We're going to drop that in there. And then, nice little roll on top. We're going to say like, something like that. Something like that. Okay. So we have our massive sack. We're gonna tie a little tie. Let's make this look a little better over here though. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Yeah. Okay. I'm not angry about it. I'm not angry about it. Now we need to make a little tie, boys. So let's brighten this up. Go more to the yellow. To like 5, I think. Should be good. Do like 3. There you go, a little tie at the top. That looks pretty good. And then what we need, first off, I don't like this shade actually. I'm gonna turn it a bit darker, a bit paler. Yeah, now that's a bag, boys. That is a bag. Okay. What I'm gonna do is hop up here, change the color even darker, right? Gonna come along the top and kind of smooth around here. Let's do some schmooze. Do some schmooving. So now it's open, right? But no, it's not. Because it looks weird up here, doesn't it? It looks weird. It doesn't look weird to anyone else? It looks weird to me. And my opinion is the only one that... I'm joking. That's a joke. Please, I swear, that's a joke. That looks a little awkward. I'm gonna stop going out. I'm gonna hop up here, kind of play around with it a bit more. Uh, yes. Yes. Now there's this area. Easy. Boys, we're all good. Let me actually kind of loosen it up over here. There we go. I think we're all good. If I had to say so myself. So that's gonna be a sec. We're missing one major thing though. I'm gonna duplicate this layer, turn everything white. We're gonna grab it, copy, and then we're just gonna make an outline. This is a quick way to make outlines for stuff. Oh, biscuits, we actually need to move this upwards a smidge. There we go. I think I just go along the bottom with this one and just, there we go. There we go. Boys, we have our sack. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good looking sack. So I am gonna say, oh, sack. And this will be what we're trying to protect when we get in the game, right? So, we don't need to do anything with it right now. I'm going to make a layer for the sack. And then now that we have the sack, I'm going to take a quick break and I will return shortly. Okay, just going to take a quick break. Go get the popcorn and such. I'll be back soon. Boys, 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 fellow nerds, fellow gamers, fellow boys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I may or may not be returning. Maybe, maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Let's see what happens. What happens? But I can tell you this one thing, boys. Let me, boys, boys, boys. Oh wait, I don't like this one. I don't like this one. Not wrong. Here we go, boys. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are back at it again at Krispy Kreme. Back at it again. We are so back at it again. It's crazy. The amount of back at it again we are is just ridiculous. Quite frankly, it's quite ridiculous. So we're just gonna hop right on into it. Gonna hop right on into it. Hope you guys got your snacks. Sorry, I was gone for like an hour, just about. But we're back. So let's hop straight back in. So we have our giant, massive sack. Isn't it just great? So what we're gonna do? We're gonna bring this bad boy up here. So let's see how it looks in game. I'm not focusing on sprite art right now because we're going to be doing more of that later. But so we're getting this. We're probably, let's figure out a very generic UI. So how big is our room? Our room is 480 by 270. So actually, no, I'm not going to focus on UI. I'm probably either going to do that later or off stream, just because there's a lot of visual stuff. And actually, no, you know what? Visual stuff might be good right now. So we can kind of just take a chill pill, kind of sit back. SUI. What's the word I'm looking for? Beta. Beta, boys. I'm going to say 480. 70. Here we are. Fudge. Well, biscuit my butters. Here we go. Here we are. Here, ladies and gentlemen, we have our UI. So, where are we going? We're going to go with rounded squares. Okay, so basically like this, right? Double it up. So let's say we have a tab like this. You're going to say 2, you're going to say 1, you're going to say 2 this way. And then it kind of rounds out like that. Then you just literally just copy and flip it. Now you may be wondering, what do we need on this UI? Isn't that the first step with any good UI? And that is. But you know what else? I'm dumb. So let's get that real quick before I forget. So let's hop on over to Miro. Hi Miro, how are you? I'm doing incredible. I forgot to record, but we are back at it again. And what I want to do yeesh. Okay, so anyway, where was I at? Yes. So we're trying to figure out what all needs to be present on our UI. What all do we need on our UI? What all needs to be visually represented in UI? Let's make a sticky note, UI info. So obviously, we need the presents. We need Christmas magic, we need days before Christmas. Do we need days? Okay, because if we do have days before Christmas, it'll just be like a level system, like every level. But I feel like that could counteract with the clicker nature. I'm a not. No, should we? No, I'm gonna not do days before Christmas. So we have presents. We have Christmas magic. We have waves survived. What else? We need upgrades. Okay, so basically for all these tabs, they're either stats or just buttons we need to press in order to in order to, you know what, let me make a Google Doc real quick. So we can flesh this out. Wait, I have a Google Doc for the jam already? Stop. Wait. Don't y'all look at anything else, you goofy stinkies. So this is, guys, welcome back. This is the stream schedule. Obviously, this is beginnings. That's what we're on now because we're just starting out. Building blocks are going to be more fundamentals. Developing ideas, just going further into it, fleshing it out. The boring work, like all the boring work, and then final polishing. That's pretty much the game plan. The game plan. Anyways, so we have the game UI info. So you have number of presents. How do we do Christmas magic? We need to give Christmas magic something else. Should we use candy canes? Maybe, or let's say Christmas ornaments. No, let's say Chris. What else? What signifies Christmas? Huh? What makes you go, wow? It's truly Christmas. What makes you go, jingle bells, jingle all the way? Because we use Christmas magic to unlock upgrades, right? You know what? Actually, let's just make Christmas magic like different levels, okay? Christmas magic level, okay? Upgrades, and that would be like a subsection. So you'll have like present multiplier, and then what else? What else we got? What else we got? We have upgrades. We need attack survived. What else? What else? Wrong thing. We need attack survived. We need upgrades. I think that's it for now. What else do we need? What else do we need? I thought we're missing something else UI wise. I think we're good for now. So let's just stick with that for now at least and build up from there. I think that's probably the best idea. Probably the best way to go. Let's hop on in it. So, what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to increase the font size to 36. I'm going to hop into game. Go to this. We're going to say that, then plus presents wrapped. And that should come up bigger. Shouldn't be too crazy big. Uh, let's just shorten that to presence and give it some space. And that should look better. Yeah. And it just multiplies over time. Ah. Now the question is, when we get so high, like let's say plus equals per click. Okay. Now let's say per click plus plus. So it increases, how much you get per click increases every time you click it. So we'll start growing like super rapidly here. Actually, you know what we could do to grow even faster? I'm just messing around with it now. Plus equals per click. So let's see how that looks. Let's see how that looks. Yes, but we're growing like very hugely. Oh, we can grow like a decent amount. Yeah, so I think we are good. So what's the maximum we can fit on screen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 36. So let's say 30 zeros. And we'll call that the cap. We'll say if you get there, then you win the game, right? Max presence equals 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. So that is the absolute maximum. If we reach there, we no more adding. And we're even going to say right in here, if global dot presence more than max presence, global dot presence equals max presence. And also what I'm going to do, because I just realized a big error, these all need to be nines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There we go. So let's try that again, and then it should cap us off at this number. And if it doesn't, I'm going to cry. So let's spam it. Ah, no! It's so many. Why is it stopping there? I'll place to stop. Interesting. I think it's still increasing. That's strange. Oh yeah, because our per click is still increasing. Okay. So that's our maximum. Um, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's undo what we did with the clicker because we don't want that to be the actual mechanic. We don't want to increase like that. We do want it to be up plus per click. In fact, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say just to see. Oh wait, this is never mind. Never mind. I'm not gonna check that right now. We're gonna get back into the meat and potatoes of it. The meat and potatoes. So, we have the sack, we need the UI. That's what we should be focusing on. So, we have the numbers up there. Let's see how high that is. Let me. Okay. So it's up there. Okay. So yeah, more than enough space. So we need a shop to buy towers too. Hey there, Runer. Sorry, I'm very late. It took a lot longer than expected to get back to the stream. So I apologize. I'm not muted, am I? Okay, thank goodness. I was so scared. We are game jamming it up in here. That's for sure. Let me put down on the list. We also need a tower defense shop. Okay, but we're not worried about that right now. So first, we need an upgrades tab, which that's what this will be. I'm thinking that's what this could be, an upgrades tab. So let's put gray in there. First, let's make all the tabs. Okay, let's do that first. Take it one step at a time. Watching anime? What anime are you watching right now? Let's talk about anime. That's a fun topic. What anime are you watching right now, currently? And why is it Chainsaw Man? I'm kidding. I know it's not Chainsaw Man, you normie. Why are you watching anime, you weeb? What are you, a weeb? Weebs are honestly kind of cringe. Honestly, weebs are cringe. Not even gonna lie. Oh, good tower. See, tower defenses are so fun. They're like the best games ever. I don't understand how you can dislike a tower defense. So let's see. Let's make a hammer. Yeah. Who likes hammers? I like hammers. Yeah. Let's say about right here. Oh, the villainess of taming a final boss. How is it so far? I was thinking about starting that one too. I just never. I don't know. I didn't care that much about it, so I was gonna watch stuff I actually did care about first. But how is it so far? But you can't even do that. Biscuits. I don't know what Isekai anime show. Bro, you think that's a long name? Try I got reincarnated as a vending machine. I'm pretty sure that's the title of an anime. Why is it off? I'm like 50% certain that's an actual anime. And if it's not an actual anime, then it's only a manga form right now. But it's still a isekai. And it still exists. Why am I off again? Biscuits. There we go. One of the reasons I like Overlord so much because it has a short name. I mean, like, the name length isn't the part that gets on my nerves. It's just that the names don't really add anything. Like, you can say, oh, I'm the villainess or I'm taming the final boss. Just call it something dope and let me find out in the anime that that's what the premise is, and then we're all good. Don't just tell me the premise of the show. Let me watch it. Like, give me a reason to watch it. You know what I'm saying? That's a fun anime so far. It's basically the MC getting Isekai into a visual novel game. That is a fair, from what I know, from what I've seen, That's a fairly unique take. Usually it's all about MMOs and such. So that's pretty good. That's not pretty pog. How is it writing wise? Is my question. Like, are the characters good? Are they dope? Are they cool and all that good stuff? Or is it kind of boring kind of writing? I'm assuming it's a rom com, or is it just comedy? Because if it's a rom com, bro, rom com slap. I don't care what anyone says. You sit me down with a good rom com, I'm set, boys. I'm tired of Isekai. Yeah, Isekai MMOs. Okay, even though I say that, I am very excited for one Isekai MMO that I don't think it has a release date right now. But Ufotable, the studio behind Demon Slayer, they just so happen to be making a Genshin Impact anime. And as much as I don't care about Genshin Impact, it's Ufotable, whatever however you want to call them. Bro, I love them. They're like my favorite studio. I listen. I know they got this in the bag, bro. Well, it's over rom com, yeah, but not as much as let's say Love is War. Okay, so it has romance in it, probably just because it's a visual novels, of course. But that's not really the reason why people would watch the show. Then is what I'm picking up. Break that down. Okay, let's see how that looks. Let's see how that looks in game, and then go from there. Ugh. I just realized you guys have not been able to see how the game actually looks yet because I haven't actually flipped to the screen. I'm so sorry, guys. Let's see. No, it's not popping up. Why is it not popping up? Don't go cringe on me, boys. Oh, wait, I could use this, can I? Let's see. If I. Oh. So. No. Yes, I want to capture a specific window. Let me use. Oh my goodness, I just want to do my window. What's the issue? Well, let me. I don't want to do a display capture, but I guess I'll have to. Fudge. Well, biscuits have a weird gimmick that is like the main character is the villain of the game, but actually decides to be good, and the main character of the game decides to be evil. I think that'd be pretty interesting. That sounds interesting though. I'd watch it. I'd watch it for sure. For sure. That's pretty pog, honestly. Not even gonna lie. And yeah, pretty much what you would expect from a visual novel game is in but reverse. I might give it a try then. How is it visually? Like I know it's not gonna be like the next big thing, but uh like is it does it look appealing at least, or is it kind of just like kind of generic anime style? Biscuits. I don't know how to share my screen. I don't want to do a display capture because that slows everything down. Don't make me do it, please. I beg of you. You gonna make me do it anyways? Fine. Oh my goodness, bro. Okay, well, gonna have to do this. Because it won't let me do anything else. This is totally not a scuff stream. What do you mean? I move it. Stop. See, under everything. There we go. Okay. Wait, what happened to the game? Did I close it? I closed it on accident. Biscuits. I'll say it's pretty alright. It's more colorful than usual anime. Okay, at least it has that going for it. I'm not looking for like the next Picasso, but I also don't want to just look at like the same kind of thing. But now you guys should be able to see the game, right? You guys can see it. Let me make sure. I'm trying to watch the playback to make sure that it's showing. Don't mind me. Uh, but it should be showing. And if it's not, I'm gonna fight someone. Okay, it is showing. So cool. So we have this thing right here. It's pretty sizable. Might be able to shorten it down, honestly. But yeah, so we have this beefy boy beefing it up over here. Look at this. Wowzers. Yeah. Kind of digging it, to be honest. Bop, 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 bop. Let us go. You know what else I'm gonna do though? I am going to hop into the present clicker and we're gonna say default size equals 1. So this will be the base size for the present. So what I'm thinking we'll do with this. Also, I'm still going to watch the Isekai anime about vending machine. Oh, 100%. And like I know I'm probably gonna hate it, but I'm doing it for the memes, boys. It's not about the anime. It's for the memes. Do you have Streamlabs? Gross. OBS sucks compared to Streamlabs. I like Streamlabs way more. Everything else is kind of cringe, bro. Honestly, kind of cringe. Let's see. Default size. Change both to default size. And then what I'm going to do is turn this to default size plus not 0.5. I'm just gonna let me just do this like this. Here we go. Boop. Boop. Just changing them around plus 1.5. 1.5. Okay, and then we can change the default size. So, let's see. Changing default size. Just so it kind of scales with how much you real men use. OBS is cringe, bro. I used OBS when I was on Twitch and it sucked. Streamlabs killed my CPU when I tried to stream at one time. That's what happened with OBS for me. So I guess, I'm just built different. What can I say? I'm built different. Changing default size. Biscuits. Biscuitties. What do I do? Let's see. Default size equals 1 plus. Then we want to take the global dot presence divided by O game max presence. So what that will get, if I'm doing my math correctly, let's say I turn this to like that much. Okay. So it should allow the present to get bigger, not too much bigger, but bigger. If it doesn't work, I blame Everyone except me. Okay, let's come on. We're going for scale, boys. Does it look like it's getting bigger to you guys? I don't know. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hop into here and add another little caveat. We're gonna say times 10. So multiply the times 10, right? And then I'm also gonna say per click plus equals per click, right? We're gonna turn this back down to 1. This isn't how the actual game will play. This is just to make sure that it does that the code that we use does actually work properly. Okay? That's all we're here for, boys. That's all we're here for. I apologize if it lags because I'm just gonna be spamming. It doesn't. I don't think it's. Oh, it's scaling. Oh my word! It is. It is. It is here. It only started scaling at the end though. So okay, let's look at what this equation is doing. Um. Okay, so let's say our presence is just a random number. Let's say it's da ba da ba ba. Okay, so that's how many presents we have. Actually, yeah, that's how many presents we have. Divided by 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, biscuits. Divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Actually, I think it's just 30. So like that's a non-existent number. That's so much more CPU usage in OBS. No, it doesn't. It does not. And if it does, then your CPU just sucks. And mine's just better. I don't know. I just realized the villainess is way more rom-com than I thought. I believe it's a visual novel. Maybe it just takes a second to get into the romance. You did the uh, how can I do this? Let's see. If I divide presents, okay, because let's see, the maximum I can get is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna lower the maximum actually. No. Where should the maximum be? Let's say it's like 29s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's where the cutoff is. It's 29s. Okay. That's like a bajillion gazillion. Okay. Oh, biscuits, wrong thing. So let's do math, boys. So assuming we have that, right? So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we have that. If we were to divide that by 10,000, that's still a pretty big number. And so we need to divide that. Because let's see, how big is this, is the present, if these are at like 9, right? If the return, if the default size is 9, let me change the return value. How quickly goes back to normal being changed. Okay. Also, Game Maker looks so cool. I'm tempted to try it out for 2D instead of Godot for now. Okay, I think I said this earlier before you came in, but I think Game Maker, especially when you're first starting out, it's one of the easiest to get into. And bro, I already found like the best tutorials for it that actually teach you instead of just saying like, did I change anything? I think it's just gonna do the same thing it did last time, isn't it? Yeah, it's just doing the same thing we did last time. Okay, we didn't fix it. But yeah, I think Game Maker Studio 2 is pretty fun. And they have a free version now. And you can do everything in it except export it to like sell it and stuff. But you can like play it on your own and such. So you can kinda you can try to get used to it. If you don't really like it, you don't have to pay for it and stuff. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Uh, so we need to change this to global presents divided by 0, 0, 0, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 19. That should be it, right? So now, if I am to spam the beans out of this one, we should increase over time. We're not increasing. So it's only increasing once we get there? That's so weird. Default size equals 1 plus global presence divided by. Is it because it's like capped out at that or like. Hmm. Biscuits. Biscuits. Might just have to not change the default size then. Or we do default size plus equals 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. How many zeros is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Perfect. So, this is the last attempt. If this doesn't work, we're just going to have to scrap that idea for now. The idea of like it slowly increasing. What the beans? What the butts? Yeah, so it must just be like a number that you just can't really get used to then. That's why I'm gonna have to guess. So we're gonna have to drop it for now, but we'll come back another time. Let's see. What else do we need? What else do we need? So let's go back to the UI. And we have that all out of the way. Also, I can stop doing a screen capture because it's gonna slow down. It's gonna slow it down. All right. Just make it white. There we go. Yay! Isn't that pog? So back here we have the upgrades. What should go here? Because we need to have Christmas magic somewhere too. So how do we depict Christmas? Christmas magic is just a level. How are we gonna pick magic? Let's see. Um, I have no idea to be honest. Yeah, so like Christmas magic is just gonna be used like kind of like as experience points, I think. Uh, we're gonna call it Coco. So you get Coco, not Christmas magic. We're gonna call them cups of cocoa, and that's what you get to upgrade stuff. And we're gonna just build up from there. So to work on the UI a bit more. So let's see. Cup of cocoa. So where should we have the cocoa represented at? Because the goal is to be like spending a lot of your cocoa, because upgrades aren't that expensive. Like I want to say like 999 cocoa should be the absolute max. Let's spam this real quick again. Why are they still doing that? Did I not fix that? Let me fix that real quick before I forget. No, why are they doing? Oh, let's actually try it again. Yeah, we see it right. Yeah, again. Okay. So now it should slowly. Wait, but it only increases with every click this way. Fudge! So I can't even test it right. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, we're just gonna drop that idea for now. Yeah, we're just not gonna do it. But back to where we were at. Where were we at? Ah, what was I just doing? Yes. We need to spam it to make sure to check how large it gets. This will we make sure that getting too large. Okay, so that's like the max. So it gets about right here. So yeah, we can have. I think I'll go like right there. Let me put that in the O game. Okay, so we're gonna say presents and such. Then we have cups of cocoa. I'm just gonna call it cocoa. Well, we're gonna say global dot cocoa equals 0. How many cups of cocoa we have? Easy peasy, boys. And we're gonna say max cocoa equal. Let's just say 100. Like I said, we really shouldn't have that many. So let's call it there. And then I'm going to just copy and paste this. Far left. No, actually want this one to be on the right. Still want the top. But now we don't want string that. We want string cocoa. Cups of cocoa. Might be a little too big, come to think of it. Let's see how it looks. Let's just check it out. Oh, biscuits. I gotta move it to the other side of the screen. So we're gonna say room with -20. I should put it on like the exact opposite side. And it should look pretty good. It should look pretty good. So that didn't work at all. Room with, yeah, -20. Why didn't that work? Because it's drawing to the GUI, so take the at. Okay. So I really need times 4. Just because I don't want to actually figure out where it should be. Wait, it should just be night. Whatever. Well, we did it now, so. There we go. But now I think we have a tiny problem. If I were to spam this to crazy amounts, we would find that. Never mind, they're like just at the edge. Still too close. It doesn't look good. So we had to find something to fix that. Um, hmm. We could put in like a thing like this, but you know what I'll do? You know what I'll do? We'll say middle for this, and then we'll say middle for this as well. And this will be, what's 1920 divided by 2? I don't know. We're going to find out. 960. Awesome sauce. So this will be at 960. This will also be at 960. And then this one will just be lower. We'll say 50. Okay, so then we're kind of centered in. So we need a bit more separation. Let's say 82, just for good measure. Ah. Okay, this worked for me. Also, just for my own personal preference, I'm going to make the collision a bit larger. Just because, like, when you get spamming, you don't want to miss it for no reason. So now, even if I'm down here, I'm still clicking it. You still gotta be at least near it, though. So what happens if we hit the stack? Nothing, because other stuff is gonna hit the stack. But we're gonna do that on another day. So all I want to finish today before I end the stream, want to figure out the basis of this UI, and then I will have like a really rough draft of the UI by next time, hopefully, by next stream. So what else do we need to do? So we have the upgrade bar, we have the Cocoa, we have the other stuff. Um, Upgrades, we have number of presidents, attacks, survive, and a tower defense shop. So we're gonna have an ornament over here, actually. I decided. Bring in the ornaments. So, all we're gonna do, grab a ball, too big. Still too big. That should be good. And we are going to add a little cap on it. And that's an ornament, ladies and gentlemen. Let's flip and go. I am going to do this though, or add this, put it down here, do a little thing like this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, copy and paste that. Now, this just looks like an ornament. So how do we tell the player that this is for attacking? You know what I think? We should add a... No, 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 no. Oh, biscuits. I forgot to merge down. Okay, merge layer down. There we go. So how do we signify to the player that that is for your defenses? Let's give it a candy cane as well. kind of go with it, you know? Let's actually remove the white outline though, because we're going to add it after the candy cane. Let's grab the candy cane red. And first I'm just going to kind of draw out the shape of it. Okay, and then let's round it out a bit. Bring it on in. Nice. We have a candy cane. It's a little weird at the end, so I am gonna add a little bit, help round it out. That's way better. Then I am going to add some of this. Isn't that nice? Yeah, about 3 pixels apart, 4 for the red. Okay, yeah, I think it looks pretty good. There we go. And now I'm going to just actually first let's move it around a bit. Yeah, I kind of like it just like right here in the middle. So just copy and paste that. Change all of it to white to make the outline. Merge layer down. Come down here. Make a new layer. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, I didn't copy all of it. There we go. Put the butts. Put the butts. Oh, I'm on the wrong flipping layer. No wonder. Okay, I'm wondering why. I wonder what's going on. There we go. Wait. Wait, what? Whew, you had me scared. Don't do that to me. So now we have that. Copy and paste that. I'm gonna paste it around. There we go. Merge the layer down. Move it up a bit. Hey, where you think you're going, mate? Oh, we lost that one's outline too, so we need to do that real quick. I don't know where your outline went, but we need it back, boys. Oh, that's no good. Move down here. Do 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 do. Okay, we can actually add some color over here too, because why not? Let's give him a good trusty handle. Oh, this is on the wrong layer. Biscuits. Here we go. So we got the handle. Give him a piece of wood, and then just like a metal head. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I'm gonna do something like that. Not in love with that look, to be honest with you. What I'm gonna do, something like that, and then use this as kind of like highlights. Yeah. Yeah, I can do like this. Okay. Very chill with this. And then nope, decided I don't like it. I'm gonna undo all that I just did. There you go. Okay, still pretty simple art. But so we have our defenses and our upgrades. What else do we need? As far as UI goes, at least. This attack survive. We need to find a place to put that at. I think honestly the best idea would just be to put that at the bottom. So I'm going to say draw text. Actually, I don't even need to reset that. So what else in here? We even need that. What do we need that for? So I'm going to draw text 960. What do I want to say? I want to say 1080 minus 22 is 58. Okay, 1058 and string global dot rounds plus attacks survive. Okay, and then in the create event, we're just gonna say attack rounds. Yeah, okay, we did global dot rounds. Okay, that also equals 0, and that's how many attacks the player has survived. There we go. Now let's make sure that looks good. Oh, I think I have to move it up though. I think it's too low, so part of it's gonna get cut off. I have it on there. What? So let's just say 1008 and go from there. Okay, you can like barely see it. Just barely. Also, what I'm gonna do, just gonna go into this one actually. It's gonna say full screen, so full screen switching, apply, and get out of here. And then what I can do, because I did that, let me just put O game. If I press escape, then game end. There you go. Just so we can hop out of there whenever. But so okay, no. So first let's see how it looks in full screen. And then we'll go from there. Okay. So yeah, I think I just need to move this up a little bit and then we're all good to go. That looks good. I might move this down a little bit as well. I'm going to turn the grid down to 8 though. Just turn it down to 8, but whatever, you know. That's fine. I think that's gonna be pretty good. Yeah, now I have enough space to kind of bounce around as much as it wants. We're gonna have the floor right here. We're gonna have enemies coming in. We're gonna gonna have tower like in the background or something. We have our UI. I might even move the UI down a bit. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's stream, boys. So if you have enjoyed, leave a like and don't be cringe, because cringe is cringe, and I'm no cringe person. But yeah, so I'll be working on this tomorrow and maybe later today as well. But the next stream will be on Monday at let me remember, what date did I put it at? I might have put it at tomorrow. I don't know. It's not tomorrow. Let's see. So my next stream. Okay, yeah. So next stream is on the 5th at 2 p.m. A crisp 2 p.m. Also, change of plans. Gonna have to change that from 2 p.m. Uh, I will have to change it to probably just a 5 o'clock. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys posted. If you want to stay up to date, obviously subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Follow me on Instagram as well, because I do post updates on that as soon as something happens. But yeah, I will see you guys next time.